There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again. And then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost has started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
2023 in the year of our dumpster fire. Holy shit. Honey, you'll never believe what happened to me today. What's up, guys? See you in the chats. Thank you so much. Wow. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. All right, stop the music. Shut up. Stop. All right. Okay. I had an interesting day today. A very interesting day. You guys know, Elon fucking changed over Z and from Twitter. It's now called X or Z or X, whatever. Anyways, it's a new account. It's a new platform. And so I have been going back and forth with an individual online. You guys know the same fucking turd burglar. Jason Dunlap, that same guy. Going back and forth or whatever. And Twitter before it became X. Brand X, Goldcorp X. That's right. I posted something on my Twitter account, the IO guy, and Dunlap cried, and he cried and said that I had posted some personal information, even though it was a redacted document. That was a charge sheet of him, committing some crimes in the Army. That, of course, right now his stellar career and his checkered past that he likes to talk about. No, motherfucker, you were a shitbag soldier. But anyways. Let's go back to what I was saying. So I got my shit locked out. Twitter said, hey, unlock this shit. You fucking put this down, murder corp X. Take this shit down and put it down. And you'll get your account back. So it was locked for like fucking 12 hours or something like that. Anyways. So then today, did some PT this morning, and my phone is blowing up. The rabbit hole is showing, yeah. And, did some PT this morning. I went running and went for a little run, me and my boy, and baby ice. And my phone was blowing. Hey, everything okay? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like, huh? What? What's going on? What's going on? What happened? What did I miss? And apparently my account was like permanently suspended. It was locked out. It was like, you ain't fucking Twitter and no more, bitch. That's you're done. And I'm like, oh shit. I mean, okay, it didn't really say that. But it did lock out my account, and it said, I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, all right, let me just go over to Twitter and see what's happening and whatever. Well, always know that there's always individuals that will dance on your grave when they see something fucked up happen to you or seeing that you're going through a glitch. So again, of course, dipshit decides to say, hey, that was me, and he posts this fucking geeky Naruto bullshit. And no sooner that he posted that shit, I will say this though, real quick, before I go on and rant about that dumb fuck. I will say this is that I appreciate, and this is, by the way, Twitter's his favorite platform that he likes to jump on. So, however, we're broadcasting live on all the other platforms, so you guys can see, even on Kick, what a fucking dumbass this guy is. Anyways, and so he started dancing on the grave of my fucking account, as if he had something to do with it. I said, bitch. No, you didn't have anything to do with it. So I get on the Bird app, or the X app now, because it's called X. It's no longer called Twitter. And I get on there, and it fucking it said, hey, am I gone? What's going on? What's happening? So all my friends, people that have followed me on Twitter, and also friends that I'm mutuals on Twitter that have my personal information, got a hold of me and say, hey, dude, you okay? Everything all right? Well, wow, what'd you do? What'd you say? Because everyone's wondering about the tea that I have done or have not said. And It was glorious, man. It was fucking glorious. I like no shit. I was like, why is everybody like walking around pressing F? Even a good friend of mine's like, shenanigans. And I'm like, whoa, hey, whoa. Rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated, hermano. Just giving a shout out to Lafayette Lee, my man out there in the Twitter sphere, blogosphere, and he's a pretty damn good writer too. And so, while all this was happening, Arrow was like, fuck this guy, fuck that. I'm like, you know what you should have? Any of your accounts get deleted or suspended or the appearance of being suspended. And I guarantee it that you will have your friends and the haters come out. You also will find out how many friends that you thought were your friends that are actually fucking haters. So I just like, God damn. So I pour myself a cup of stocky milk coffee and say, fuck off, dude. I'm back. My account's not suspended. So literally it's not. It's not suspended. What I think is happening to a lot of other friends, other accounts, is that my account was probably botted or looked like a bot or probably acted like a bot or probably did bot-like materials, and they needed a human verification. I'm only fucking hypothesizing here. However, individuals that wanted to take credit for every fucking thing, oh, they see fucking whatever. And I was like, you didn't want someone gets their account. I was like, oh, that sucks. That's it. But unless I like specifically had something to do with it, then I would say I had something to do with it. That was me. That was me. Hey, man, you good? Yeah, I'm good. No, man, fuck that. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. So on this rollout, that's why this account, why am I talking about my account? Is because today, Twitter is now called X. With an improved, who was that from old Batman in 1989? He don't look happy. He's been using brand X. But with new and improved Joker products, I get a grin again and again. Love that Joker. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. And again, everyone's fucking going off. And this dude has been obsessed with me, again, forever. And every time he likes to fucking come up and talk shit and whatever, I'll be more than happy to give him the volume that he needs to let everybody fucking know. Yeah. Well, this guy's accused me of being at fucking January 6th, even though I broadcasted a fucking podcast January 7th on Thursday. Me and Spanky were ragging on those idiots on fucking Sergeant's time. But again, I digress. This dude has hounded all my account, even went to WTF Nation Radio. Matter of fact, let me see. Hey, can I see the WTF Nation Radio account there? Can I take this out right here? I just want to look because I just want to look and I just want to find out. He probably blocked the station or probably blocked me because here we go. Here we go. He's already here we go. Here we go. So again, this is not targeting. I've been targeted. I've always been targeted. I've always liked to say, hey, I'm always open to having discussions and all that. Twitter X, same cesspool, new combatants. I'm going to tell you what. The reason why I like staying on Twitter is because individuals that think they could just fucking squawk in their echo chamber, that don't like to hear anybody else talking, I kind of like going in there and disrupting that shit. Oh man, this guy took fucking credit. Yeah, he did. This guy really actually thought he took credit for everything. As a matter of fact, he deleted so many fucking tweets and all this other shit. He deleted so much to have no indication in what we call tweet throwing, which is basically someone who fucks up really bad on Twitter. They'll like tweet a bunch of shit, or they'll quote tweet, or they'll retweet a bunch of stuff. So that way they could bury the timeline and all over. But however, being the fact that I'm a multimedia autist, they don't call me the grand animal propaganda for nothing. I am wearing my Saint Deception shirt, by the way. Zip Zap from the Pysops crew. Hey, thanks, man. I need to get more lighting because, as I was working with my lights and stuff like that because, again, I have natural light blowing through this freaking big-ass window that I got built in here. And now it's like, it's a big old pain. So now the sun, so I'm trying to get some lights out and stuff like that. And so that way you guys can see my painting, my little zip zap stuff. I got my little diorama right there, a couple of my helmets and all that. I'm an autist. I said autist. Like, for instance, if you mention a movie, I could give you the most finite pick me fucking detail on the fucking planet. It's just one of those things that you just grab that you like. I don't know if it's something with me or if it's something with like something that I've developed being a psyop guy or multimedia guy, or just one of those things. Like for instance, like when we were talking about guns, we were talking about ammo, we were talking about weapons and stuff like that, and then we're talking about the Desert Eagle, and I said, well, the Desert Eagle was used in the movie. It was in the movie Red Heat, and it was made to look like a giant Walther pistol, like a giant Walther P38. And someone's like, "What? For real? Are you fucking for real?" They immediately went to the fucking, like, holy shit! And that's how I got that the multimedia artistic autist on there too. So yeah, Lee Marvin, Big Red One, as well as Mark Hamill was in the Big Red One as well. Unless you want to talk about Force 10 and Eberron, or you want to talk about Achilles here. Anyways. What weapon did you use the weapon? He had the Auto 9, which is a variation of the fully automatic select fire 92, I think 92 Charlie Beretta, 92 Charlie, 93 Fox, 92 Fox. I can't remember what it was, but it was the 90 series of the Beretta that had an extended fucking compensator on there. The ammo used for that weapon actually was a little bit more high blank blowing power, so that way when you find it, brr, 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 like that. So weapons and stuff like that, I kind of go, yeah. So it's called the Auto 9, which is basically the old M9 Beretta, but fully auto. It's a different series version, and then I'll with the additional accoutrements on the side with the counterweight and all that. So I'm not going to derail the show. No, I'm not derailing the show. I'm just saying that this is one of those things that I just fucking thought it was hilarious that everybody who was like, yeah, fucking A, finally he's gone, and I thought you were my friends. And then of course dipshit fucking immediately is like blah, 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 whatever. He's been going off on everybody. The best part about it is that I could do this all fucking day. I mean, for me, it's like the energy for that type of friction I've always had. So some fucking wienerhead who was I have friends. I do actually. Some wienerheads that are fucking. That are sitting there going, oh yeah, I'm so glad he's gone, and then I come back, and then everyone's like, oh shit, and you really did so. What's his at? Red Eye for Jedi or something like that. And what is it? His name is Jason Dunlap. So again, claiming some shit that he didn't do. And what's funny is that this guy will post pictures of veterans, soft veterans or even veterans that are out there, or he says that they're them, and he's like doxed like the wrong fucking people, man. It's like. He went after our bro Red. You remember we had Red on the show, Snake Eater, and we talked about weapons and guns when the Army introduced their new SIG platforms. And he started posting this fucking shit saying this guy is this, and it turns out he doxed an old fucking man. He doxed an old dude. He claims that he fucking had some guy have a stroke because of me. Some guy just stroked out of me. Well, those type of individuals that, that like to fucking want sympathy and empathy for them, but as soon as they get their chance, they will fucking jump on there and attack you and for whatever beliefs you have. So that was my X experience today, which again, X is now from what used to be. Someone should file stalking charges. No, Jackie. What was that? The Wrath of Khan says he tempts me. You know what I mean? I don't follow. This is what is this mic? It's a Zoom mic. I have like 3 other mics, and so I have some backup ones too. So I have Sennheisers. I got fucking and all this other stuff. So, but yeah, I do enjoy the banter back and forth, the argument and the debating. And the best part about freedom of speech is that you could do this on X, formerly known as Twitter. You could do this. Oh, I don't know. I got fucking a redacted document that was posted up that was of his charges and shit. So I posted that. No, I don't know. Now I'm worried. Like, all right, am I going to post a document that says, post this document. Oh no, it's me. And what's funny is that he denied a lot of the fucking charges at the beginning, but then admitted on Twitter that it was his charge, that it was his charge sheet. So it's like, God, I fucking love it. I love it. I sleep just as good, by the way. This is not fucking stressing me out, or this is not whatever. I kind of got like other fucking platforms to worry about too as well. So we're like all over the place. But so part of the news that we're talking today was about how X, formerly known as Twitter, was launched late last night and now has completely rolled out today. Elon Musk says that, hey, now we're going to do this and now we're going to do that. And we're gonna if you subscribe, you get to do this. We're gonna limit your unsubscribed accounts, and we're gonna make sure that you wanted, I think, like $8 a month or something like that to get a subscription. So I actually met the other guys, and I know he doesn't have a clue who he's dealing with you. I kind of like, see, that's the thing. He's the kind of guy that will drop a dime on someone what he thinks is fucked up, or he will share another Twitter account that talks about, hey, find this person. Who is this person? And this person lives in such and such, and this person this. But if you were to fucking say, hey, I know where you fucking live, bitch. You live in this place, in this town, in this state. Oh my God, you better going after blah, 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 blah. So it's nice to have money like that. What are you talking about? Money like what? I'm just a meager retired soldier, disabled veteran. I have no money. I have no money like that. What's money like that? I want some money like that. Like, we talking about lotto rich type money, or we're talking like, big baller shit. Anyways, so again, I was like, honey, you'll never believe what happened to me today. It's fucking hilarious. Individuals who totally completely live by their ex account, Twitter. Yeah, TruePeopleSearch.com is out. Actually, some individuals don't even have to use TruePeopleSearch.com. Actually, if I have an issue with someone and I think it's a beef, or I think something's happened, or I detect some shady shit, I'll just contact that individual and say, hey man, what's up with this? What? And I man up and, just whatever. Hey man, me and you are seeing the same chick. Hey man, so-and-so seeing her too. Oh, are you for real? And then we get in a big, okay, you mean, Elon Musk. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. And then we all get in the same group chat and compare notes of what screenshots, whatever. Or like I said, this whole Dunlap thing, this whole fucking thing. Rent free. I love it. And just see that you see me sitting on your fucking TL and it comes up every time you stop, because I didn't know I was being fucking suspended or I was completely out until some people were saying that he was dancing on the grave, saying that it was him. It was him. It wasn't you. That's what you get. That's what you get. Former Intel person trying to seek relevance, got busted for fucking doing dope and shit, got busted for fucking DUI, was awarded the fucking teacher or the instructor of the fucking quarter from Congress. Gabrielle Giffords awarded him the fucking certificate. I wonder if you could pull it. You didn't think I was going to fucking just talk about, you didn't think I was just going to fucking let this fucking slide, right? No. What's the stations and what's the WTO? I'm allowed to defend myself. That's the thing. I'm allowed to defend myself on the specific event. Does that make sense? I don't want everybody to think that I'm harassing the guy, but literally how this guy got discovered was due to the fact that he fucking, I just asked a question. Somebody was talking about his record or something like that. And I asked, hey, are you fucking for real? Or is this for whatever? And immediately I was wrapped into the, that emblem that you have, it's like, you're fucking, oh yeah, Elon Musk has fuck you money. I wish I had fuck you money. But yeah, it was one of those, today I just had a good chuckle. Again, didn't bother me. I do appreciate all my friends, family, and mentors and mentees that reached out to me and said, hey, are you okay? Is everything going all right? Everything happened? What happened? What did you do? What did you say? Or what happened when you said this? And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, this is what happens. This is what happened. Records. You want to see the records? You want to see what happened? I mean, shit. I mean, do I get in trouble for posting a fucking thing? I don't want the station's fucking account to get fucked up. You can look at my TL and you'll see some of the stuff already that I have on the IO guy on X, on x.com. That's my account. You saw my @ so if you just go ahead and do that and flip through it, you'll see it. You'll see it. So everyone, I'll put the AT4 back in the box top. Thanks, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love. Again, I think it's fucking hilarious. I find it fucking hilarious. There are individuals that will lose their shit and lose their entire identity if their Twitter account were to go. Or some social medias. Hey, you can't throw thirst traps up there and all of a sudden when you're shit, you have to have fucking contingencies. What's up, King? My man, how you doing? Great show, man. I'm trying to catch it back and forth a little bit. But You know, King's the only one that has shows that doesn't get fucking marked for closing down or for music. Like, he's got that mojo, man. He's got the actual King stuff going. So, how you been, man? Good show on Sunday. Catch us the sports bar with the coach and King Smith. So what was I talking about? I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the. You like reading records and researching till the end? Well, I don't know. I wonder if I could post it on Facebook. You know, because Facebook and Martha Stewart heard your comments about her photo shoot. She summoned ICE to her office. That's where he went. Ooh. Martha Stewart. Oh, man. Martha Stewart. So, man, pleasure in my... Oh, Martha Stewart. Oh. Such love, such joy, such ecstasy. So much pleasure in my mouth. I would, man. Martha Stewart. Hit me up. What you doing? Woo, woo, woo. I was going to sing Piss on You from Dave Chappelle, but I don't know if she would appreciate that. Anyways, woo, 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 man, Martha Stewart, man. She don't snitch. Danger, Will Robinson, common sense errors showing. What? You would not with Martha Stewart? You would not? Come on, man. It's Martha fucking Stewart. She served time, yo. She knows straight up exactly what... She knows what it's like not to be a snitch. She has your back. She's ride or die. She will not be in other chats with other dudes and shit. She knows. She will test your fucking loyalty, bro. She will fucking see. She'll see if you're loyal. It's Martha fucking Stewart. Plus, I think she's got connections to take your ass out if you fuck up. If you're in a relationship with her or something like that. I don't know, it depends. She may not be wanting a relationship. She might want some like boy toy action or something like that. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. Here we go again. What's up, Branko? What's wrong with Martha Stewart? You would not be saying shit to Martha Stewart if I had her on air right now, Branko? What's up with that? I think you guys would love it. I would ask her. I mean, I would ask her some questions. I would say, hey, what's up? You know, what's up with you and what's up with you and Snoop? She'll probably slap me down and say nope, whatever. But well, I guess you know. Oh, here we go again. Man, stop being a hater, dude. Stop being a hater. At any rate, so she would have to pay me. She would have to pay you? No way, dude. No. Now, could you imagine being some arm candy for Martha Stewart? Going to a big gala event or a veteran function? Going to a military ball and you get invited to a military ball and then who do you have on your arm in the receiving line? Martha Stewart. Yeah, Martha Stewart. So, anywho, so that's what's happening. That's what happened with X and the X is now was formerly known as Twitter. And let's see what else. I'm trying to think that was the only other things that were the other accounts aside from dipshit fucking getting all butthurt and claiming my death online. I need to get my badge game up. Richard and Jeremy have all the badges. Yeah, you got the badges, man. Look at that. Martha Stewart would have a hell of a time at FRG. Man, she would be showing them bitches up. She would own everybody at the bake sale. Martha Stewart would fucking throw out some serious recipes and might even change recipes for tacos de carne asada. Might be some Mexican food or something like that. She's gonna rock. So, oh, Branko, come on, dude. You know Martha Stewart. Is King acknowledge me? Yeah, exactly. What's my opinion of try that in a small town? I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be the next topic of the conversation about Jason Aldean's non-supporting Second Amendment ass. Talking about small town. Look, hey, optics and shit like that. I'm going to say more than likely country music with that dude. He didn't come from a small town, right? Is that what's considered a small town? Because there's a lot of events that happen in small towns that kind of, you try that in a small town. Did you like exactly that, Pip? Didn't work out for Uvalde. Or what about when, what about, have you ever tried to buy property in a small town? How everything's great in a small town, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying small town, growing up in a small town. I'm not talking about John Cougar Mellencamp's small town, but I'm talking about Jason Aldean's small town. I really didn't fucking think that was a big deal with the lyrics. I mean, it's almost like you coming up in my hood, I'm going to fucking do something to you. It would be like any other rap or R&B tune about owning your neighborhood or having pride in your neighborhood. It's like, for instance, when In Living Color, Living Color, the old band from Britain, all black artists, and they sung a letter to a landlord, and it talked about it was a story threaded out about landlords and slumlords. It's great. It's called Letter to a Landlord from Living Color. Look it up. It's a badass fucking song. And it has a good message to it about slumlords, landlords, living in the hood, living coming from humble beginnings type a song. And it resonated with a lot of individuals here in the States back in the 80s late 80s, early 90s when it came out. A great song, but I kind of see it like the same way. Exactly that, Pip. I kind of see it like Straight Outta Compton or Fuck the Police or some shit like that. I see every artistic expression of any artist singing anything, it's expression of artistry. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not talking about, everyone try that in a campground. Hang on, there was a couple memes that people were posting about it. Let me see if I get some memes up. There was one meme that I shared. I just thought it was freaking hilarious that it was shared on in the team room, and decided, I tweeted it out or X'd it out. How do you say it? Is it a tweet now or is it X? But anyways, it was hang on, it was this picture right here. It was this picture right here. Bam, bam, bam. It was this picture right here, and I had to share it. I just had to share it. Sorry. There we go. That's been rolling around in the team and all this other stuff. And that right there was fucking classic. Try that in a ball gown. Hey, Slay Queen. People act like that D-bag is trying to lead a revolution or something. He released a song to make money. That's all it is. He probably didn't write it. Again, his stance on the Second Amendment, to me, I've been dragging Jason Aldean way before it was cool to do it. And it didn't bother me to do it. I don't care. Hey, I'm a Second Amendment absolutionist. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in a freedom of expression with the First Amendment. Yeah, you fucking writes a fucking song and I need to catch up. I'm not sure what he said or did to cause people to drag him. Well, King, he wrote a song, Try That in a Small Town, and some of the lyrics that people got a little upset with and said that it had some racial dog whistles involved. And the video was shot in front of a courthouse that was the site of a lynching. And so everyone was trying to make that connection to whatever. There's a lot of things that have been music videos have taken pictures of or shown of whatever. Is it a coincidence? Is it a site thing? Is it whatever? I know I'm gonna have the shitbird that fucking likes to stalk me and go, see, he's not objecting to it. I'm just saying that it's no different than listening. I'll be honest with you. It's, what do they call it? Hick hop. Or commercial country. It's not Willie. It's not Charlie Daniels. It's not Merle. It's not Buck Owens. It's not Johnny Cash. It's not the Bakersfield Sound. That's my country. That's my country music. And everyone's like, "Well, shit, you're fucking Mexican, dude. I'm the fucking. Well, shut up." Music is not specific to one race. That's why I like some country. I like some rap. I like some fucking some music that that any artist makes. Doesn't matter. There's even a song that I was corrected on that I was humming because I heard it, and my daughter goes, "I didn't know you liked Taylor Swift, Dad." Okay, I guess that was. I just had a song, just like, whatever. I mean, I don't want to piss off the Swifties, but I don't know. It's like all music is music. I enjoy the wide range and variations of different types of music styles. Growing up listening to Body Count, the band with Ice-T. Growing up listening to Ice-T, NWA, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. I mean, those all the same fucking thing. I kind of see it the same way. As a matter of fact, I think if you put a country beat, I think if you put a rap beat to it, to Jason Aldean's stuff, it would probably be one of the biggest fucking. Maybe he should have done like how Prince did Nothing Compares to You with Sinead O'Connor. How he wrote the music and she sang it and it just turned out to be a badass. Maybe Jason Aldean should have given that to 50 Cent. Or maybe Jason Aldean should have given that to Ice Cube or something like that. Try that in a small town. I almost read ball gown. Try that in a small town, right? Or change it to like, try that in the hood or something like that. See what happens. It's the same fucking thing. But again, small town experiences that I've had. Did you know that dude that shot those fucking kids and it killed those fucking kids in Ohio? He came from a small town. Did you know that a lot of, try not to hear it, it's a small world in your head. Come on, it's a small world. 90s rap was all about the community, not about what they rap now. I'll be honest with you, some of it's good, some of it's not. There's some music that I even like from fucking Lizzo, dude. I'm talking about her personal shit. I'm gonna talk about the other stuff. There's some music that I like from her. Not a big deal. Like I said, I like music. I like stuff like that. I even like variations of great hits like WAP. Zayn. If you guys don't know who Zayn is, he sang a version of WAP from Cardi B. I think I played it on the station a long time ago. I'll play it to kill the show off later on tonight. So that way, if it's going to get zucked, it'll get zucked later, like the end of the broadcast. But yeah, so a lot of things happen in a small town, no different than everything happens in a, and of course, people like to add that, well, smash shootings happen in a small town. This happened in a small town. Oh my God. Tupac, exactly that. A lyrical genius. Let's see. Let me look at the other memes that got popped up here that we had in the team room that, try that in Flavortown. I know everyone's pissed off at Guy Fieri because he acknowledged and shook the hand of the former President Trump. Everyone got pissed off. Oh, yeah, that's right, Holly. That's right. Somebody posted a video of him running during the mass shooting in Las Vegas. That's right. It was a Jason Aldean concert. Yep. Let's see. How about this one? We were kind of joking around this in the team room about it was a festival. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Holly. Yeah, I thought it was it was like a country festival here. Here's Flavortown for the win. Everyone liked the Flavortown one. I think we should just go ahead and just post Jason Aldean memes. I think people won't complain about that. Where's it at? I'm looking for the other meme here. That's got the inbred one. Have you guys seen the inbred one? That's fucking classic. Again, I love comedy and hyperbole, so whatever. Town was too small. We're all inbred. I thought that was funny. You don't lose your girlfriend, you lose your turn. We were making jokes about small towns, and the town was too small. We're all inbred. Love it. Love it. I'd like to see more. But we did make some comments in the chats. The team was loving it and going back and forth. Try that in a trailer park. Exactly. Oh man. And again, so just like individuals don't get the ass, don't get the ass when it comes to some of the other music, or you tell people it's not a big deal to play that, but then when people are ragging or posting memes about Jason Aldean, country music is not a country music. It's like specifically to the country. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Try that in a trailer park. Oh man. There was another one here we were talking about. You don't lose your girlfriend, you lose your turn. She's either taken or you're next in line. That's what happens at a small town. Oddly enough, not saying it's true, but that's why you go for big cities. You have more diversity. I'm just talking about, for you out there in the dating scene and stuff like that. There's another one here that we'll get into the fucking culture war. I don't give a shit. Emotional damage, you damn right. The left boycotted a song and made it a #1 hit. The right boycotted a beer and inflicted $30 billion hit to the company. Financial damage with emotional damage there, Jeremy. That sounds like a military town comment. Well, there was a comment back in the day when I heard the Joes talk about their you don't you don't lose your girlfriend. You lose your, no, there was one. There's two types of girls that are near a military. Just pick your base or pick your city. Now, there's two types of girls in Killeen. There's two types of girls in Fayetteville. There's two types of girls in Clarksville. There's two types of girls that whatever you want to go with. The ones that are left, the ones that are brought there, and the ones that are left there. That's the two type of women that comment that the military terms. I know people are gonna get mad. Yeah, you're fucking, or Savannah. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, or Fort Benning. I mean Fort Moore. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, you won't get passed around. At any rate, what was the other meme that I saw in here? Oak Grove. Yeah. There was another meme that I saw in here that was pretty fucking cool that the team posted. Hang on. I like this one here. Yeah. There we go. That's the one you were talking about, the Uvalde one. The Uvalde meme one. There you go. Try that in a small town, Uvalde Police Department. Am I being too harsh on Jason Aldean? Nah. You're just as susceptible because you're a public person to any type of criticism, no matter what. You just have to have the skin or not to take it. I know some individuals have their it doesn't help it when their spouses speak for them or the girlfriends or whatever say something and comment for it to make it kind of worse, because then your honor has to kick in to defend him, right? Patrick Mahomes, anytime his girlfriend Brittany or wife Brittany says something, everyone's like, people freak out and he's got to do damage control and shit. The same thing with Jason Aldean's wife or girlfriend, whatever. Same thing. She's got to defend, she's got to defend it. So exactly that. If you can't fucking take a joke or you can't take the ribbing, hey, look, the way I see it, if you got money, and you can fucking, I could take any fucking joke you want if I'm getting paid what Jason Aldean is getting paid. There you go. So that's it. That's literally the fucking, not the head, but I guess you'd say that's literally the comment in itself. If you have, she's wild. She's pissing off the lefties. I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday about Patrick Mahomes and football teams and all that stuff and all that and other teams, because I was at the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championships and stuff like that. And so yeah, it was pretty funny. What was that? I'm trying to look for the. Hang on. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me look at it, because I know he's trending like crazy. People don't want to talk about him trending about Second Amendment. That's why I think people really need, this was back in he said he complained that firearms were too easy to get, which is kind of funny because Moms for Action or Moms Demand Action or Moms Need Action, whatever Shannon Watts, whatever the fuck her name is, decided to say, she's trying to stake claim, well, just like fucking Dunlap does when his account went bad or my account went down. She's trying to take credit for him getting pulled from CMT. There's a rumor that's out there that I guess another artist was going to pull his $30 million deal, but that didn't happen. So singer Jason Aldean complained once that firearms were too easy to get in almost 6 years of the release of that Try That in a Small Town. Caused a stir when he released a music video on Saturday that compares life in small town lifestyles, includes the lyrics that if somebody crosses a line, to cuss out a cop or spit in his face or stomp the flag to light it up, to try that in a small town. It would be no different. Again, I keep saying this would be no different than someone coming in your neighborhood, ripping a fucking flag down. And there are some individuals that, Everyone likes to say fuck around and find out, right? But they don't like to have the fuck around and find out applied to that. I know if you rip my flag down off of my flagpole, I will have the ass. If you try to set it on fire, then, more likely the same thing will happen to you. So he's pro Second Amendment. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not. He said that firearms were too easy to get. So now all of a sudden he's changed his tune. Just roll yours. That's why consistency when it comes to your fandom is important. Jason, which Jason are we talking about? Jason Aldean or Jason Dunlap? There's a lot of shitbag Jasons on the TL right now, so I got to make sure we're fucking it up. And we've not even gone into what their wives have been doing. Both Jasons. I could go there. I could go there. I'm just saying, I can go there. Shit that he said, he talked about clear about gun ownership. He appeared to have erred on the side of supporting stricter firearms control following the deadly mass shooting that he was involved in. Or not involved in, but while he was performing on stage on 2017. So months later, he just said how he felt an affinity to the victims. And said that of the 2018 mass shooting at Majori Stedman Douglas High School, anyone has witnessed or anything like that been part of it, it's really hard for people to understand where you're coming from on that stuff. It's the kids. It's like the kids in school in Florida at that shooting. I get it, man. I understand what they're feeling. Sometimes you just have to shut the fuck up on what your stance is on sometimes and say that you're pro Second Amendment and argue whatever the fuck you want to argue at the point. But Shannon thinks that she had credited to take I want to see receipts. Individuals say, I had something to do with that. Well, it's because of me, whatever. Post some receipts, bitch. Post them. Bitch being, of course, the generic term for somebody who's probably talking out of their ass. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of many definitions for the term bitch. I'm not saying the word bitch is specifically to Shannon Watch or Jason Dunlap or Jason Aldean when I say the word bitch, but I'm just saying don't be a bitch when you're talking about where your stance is, so you don't sound like a bitch. I'm not talking about GOP bitch or Democrat bitch, Democratic Party bitch. I'm just talking about just bitch in general, right? You know what I mean? So his whole stance on the Second Amendment, and as well as his whole stance on what's going on with this try that in a small town shit, I don't care. I don't care about that stuff. Now, I didn't know that he sang, or I didn't know the building that it was singing in front of was such a bad had bad history. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like learning. I love history, so I do love to know about history as when it comes to that. So I'm kind of fascinated that for my cold dead hands and a cloud of smoke and a hot lead. Are we talking about Charlton Heston, the president of the NRA, or are we talking about somebody else? But it's to me that is it a coincidence? Did he purposely do it? Everyone's gonna say, well, yeah, of course he knew. He fucking knew. That's why he did it. He's saying it. Maybe it's the courthouse from where he grew up or something like that. I don't fucking know. I'm not making excuses for the guy, but I just think everyone's getting too fucking hyped up on the fucking thing. And of course, Tennessee representatives are always saying that, it normalizes racist violence against minorities and all that. Or you can just not listen to country music. If anything else, all you did was go on Spotify and look at your fucking. All you did was just boost his account, or boost his. You boost his ratings, his numbers, and all you're doing is that every time he gets a click on there, I want to hear this music. I demand to hear this music. I want to hear what Jason Aldean. Oh my God, this is crazy. You just listen to the whole fucking song. That's like when Ben Shapiro was talking about WAP from Cardi B. He literally sat there and listened to all. He wrote down the fucking lyrics and listened to the music. I mean, listen to music to support your cause. Or support your argument. You gotta have that research, right? Small town conservatives equals money. Look at Bud Light. I don't drink Bud Light, so to me it's like no harm or fail. It's either Modelo, it's either Tecate, Modelo, Pacifico, or some other fine brews. Red Lake Brewery, I just name your brewery, whatever. Max Brewery, Southern Pines Brewery. Those are some of the beers that I like to drink, but Bud Light really wasn't missing much. I mean, I guess it's like it's almost like near beer. You have no fucking choice to drink it, but if it's what you got, it's what you got. What is a conservative? Ask yourself that question. What is a conservative? Are you a conservative for saying you're a conservative, or the same thing as being a liberal or progressive. What makes you that? What makes you that? Because I guarantee it, everyone was talking about backdrops, and what did it look like? How would it look to have that song being sung when it looks so bad, and it looks like it presents something threatening, yada yada yada. But I could give you another fucking example of a background and using some troops for props. What does that look like? What's that look like to you? It looks like that's a blood red background. Not to mention, not only is it a blood red background, but it's also it looks like you're using soldiers as props. U.S. troops as props. You guys remember this? You guys remember that? Remember that background? How come nobody talks about this fucking... Well, people did talk about this background. But it's the same thing. Bad optics. Did you... again, do we know that Jason Aldean purposely sang this fucking song, whatever? Am I making excuses for the guy? No, I'm not. I am literally not. I'm not a Jason Aldean fan or listen to his music or whatever, so I can't... But it's no different than any other artist that likes to talk about, I don't know, do you want to read Body Count? Do you want to read some Body Count lyrics sung by Ice-T and his band Body Count? Do you want to go through those lyrics and talk about the artistic expression that he was allowed to do to sing that? I have a Body Count CD. Does that mean that I'm against cops because I'm listening to Cop Killer? That's the name of the album, by the way. Does that mean because I like fucking, the song that I play to intro? Appreciate it, Ice Cube. I play Good Cop, Bad Cop from Ice Cube from the Point Blank soundtrack. So I'm just trying to find out what you're digging here. What are you trying to dig? And also, let me ask you this: why is it that white liberal women are the ones that are speaking for the fucking minorities? I as a or Ramstein Deutschland, exactly that. I'm not your typical Latino looking Latino. Does that make sense? I mean, if you look at my family pictures, there's me, looking white, my mom looking white, and then everybody else looks like Danny Trejo. That's what my family picture looks like. And so I kind of I have people telling me like the Latinx issue. I don't understand is there some sort of white liberal academy? Is there something in academia that has the warrior white knighting, let's fucking speak for minorities and shit? I want one assigned to me then, if that's the case. Anyone want to assign me a white liberal woman to fucking be my spokesperson? 15 different pronouns in front of it. Again, you ain't... The first person that started squawking about it, Shannon Watch, white liberal woman. Anyone who likes to change the name from Latino to Latinx, white liberal woman. White women with an internet connection is a fucking TikTok video that I like to post once in a while. What do you think who has the biggest effect with in the black community? And it's a white chick talking about it, and then a black woman comes up and says, white women with an internet connection. White liberal women. I'm not trying to say all women exactly because I don't want to get clumped up. I'll have a half of Twitter X. I'll have half an X flying at me. That sounds kind of funny, huh? X. I'll have a bunch of X's coming at me. You guys know I'm a divorce enthusiast, right? So having a lot of X flying at me, it's not uncommon. I can handle it. He's definitely pro-gun. All the guys that get together, American Twitter X. Ooh, Twitter X. That's why I just added the American History X. You ever see that? You ever see that movie, American History X? American History Twitter X? American Internet X? You think that the Latino community stands up for themselves very well? We do. Actually, I'm part of several Latino advocacy groups when it comes to education, when it comes to veterans assistance, and when it comes to community projects. I'm involved. And a lot of the stuff that you see is that's the question. I mean, obviously you have to kind of be like Latino to kind of be participating in some of the issues, or have been participating, or have had life experiences. The whitest people don't even do this. You don't see the Germans doing this and doing German X. Und you don't see us going Deutsches X, yeah? Stimmt, Pip. Du hast recht. Ganz genau. Does this X require dollar bills for tips? Which X are we talking? Are we talking about the account again, or are we talking about my exes? Exes. When I say exes, I mean girlfriends and wives too. I don't want everybody to like fucking think that I'm just bashing my fucking ex-wives all the fucking time. But I'm just talking about like, you know, exes in general. So exes, all an aggregate. You know what I mean? The average of what exes do, and what normal exes would do. That other guys would be affected by other exes. Am I making X sense? So. Pride, what about it? Pride within your culture, yeah, in your identity, I can see that. Being from Germany and having some German pride, being some Scottish pride, Irish pride, nothing wrong with that. I'm all about it. When you kind of think about it, everyone's always kind of saying that it is like the pride to where their culture is coming from. Just like you have pride in your community. Just like you have pride in your small town or pride in your large city. I have pride with you guys. That's awesome. I always see the regulars in here in the chats. And I'm proud to be a part of this team and you guys providing me the content. We're going to go on a break. So that way we can talk shit about people making a big deal about nobody, lawn. What about it? Pride in your lawn. Whoa, Jeremy. That's like that's a Latino fucking thing right there, man. I'm sorry. Are we talking about lawns here? I'm the guy that will do your lawn, my lawn, and compare lawns to say, no, I should have done this lawn better. I don't want to say, you know, whatever. Cav X is still gay, but still horses. X. It's almost kind of funny, like you're saying. It's almost like Latinx, isn't it? Latinx, Latinx, or whatever. When you say X, so. But anyways, we're gonna take a break because we're gonna talk about some people getting pissed off about singing the national anthem or not singing the national anthem by somebody who always squawks about stuff and just probably fucking just stay off of the sergeant major's. No, I was talking about Latino aspect. I didn't give a fuck about the lawns when I was in. I really didn't. I used to walk across the fucking grass. What are you talking about? I was a first sergeant or master sergeant. I didn't give a shit. Told my guys walk across your ass. But anyways, I will go ahead and put us on a break because I got to refill my coffee. Because I'm like, whew, man, I'm on some wig splitter today from Stocky Mill Coffee. I'm not saying that Stocky Mill Coffee is advertising, but I'm waiting for Murder Cult to come out with their coffee, and then we'll compare. We'll have like 3 mugs right here in front of us. I'll be drinking like Bustelo, fucking Stocky Mill, and then Murder Cult. So anyhow, gotta take a break. Y'all chill out. Fucking go back. Hit the head. Smoke. Hit the head, the latrine, or the bathroom. Smoke them if you got them. Refill your glasses, and we'll be right back. Shouts.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue. If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like constantly.
Nothing feels the same. Left it all behind. Is this where you draw the line? 'Cause it's so sad. Tell me where you lost your faith. Is it so bad? Couldn't see it in your face. And it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back. Come back down to me. I'll wait until you come down. Come back down. Why you keep it in your head? Is it so bad? Never heard a word you say it, and it's so sad. Tell me when you lost your way, 'cause it's so bad. I'll see you when I pray, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Is it what you want? Is it what you needed now? Is it what you breathe? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you feel? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you wanted? I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, hello, you.
Well, it definitely is all about the visuals, although pretty sure it's illegal.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
The bitches, they love visuals.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
And I'm back with the last half of the Monday edition. Oh man, and yeah, well, I guess fucking coffee wasn't in the order. I guess I'll just have some fucking water. At any rate, what was I talking about? What were we going to talk about next? Oh yeah, the national anthem. So, Okay, look, the biggest controversy within the sports world is athletes not standing for the national anthem when the national anthem's being played. Okay, I could see that there's an issue like that if you're representing the country, you're representing whatever the national anthem being played. You know, obviously show due respect, right? So there was a soccer game with the women's U.S. national team, and there was a lot of outrage because specifically from a veteran influencer who got pretty fucking pissed off because the individuals didn't sing the national anthem. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they didn't pay respect. They didn't sing. They didn't mouth the words of the national anthem. So he got pissed off. He got butthurt, man. He got. You know, since I'm in a role, since I'm shit talking people, I might as well just shit talk. I'll keep shit talking people. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Get your fucking lawyers after me or some shit like that for freedom of speech? You get to shit post, so why can't I? So as you can see right here, he posted out. This is just sad. Most of the women's soccer team refuse to sing the national anthem. They are not representing our country well. Huh? You know, I was always under the impression that you sat there in silence and paid your respect by not singing, right? It's almost like when somebody sings, you know, it's like a good song, right? Doesn't it drive you up the wall when you're hearing a good song and the next thing you know, someone's like fucking, why are you singing along? I like the music to hear it. You have somebody who's like fucking tone deaf that sings along with the song while you're listening to it. Ugh. There's the same thing when it comes to, like, I don't know, the national anthem. So before the drama and the measured outrage, because the goalposts keep fucking moving, was the fact that they weren't standing or they were taking knees and whatever. What about those individuals that are right there in the corner right there? Do you see them? They're taking, that person's taking a knee. Are they going to get pissed? Should we get pissed off at them for them not standing at the national anthem? Look, how many times as a soldier, when you stood in formation, did you sing the national anthem? No, you didn't. Hell, the fact that they're all standing and paying respects. You got a couple there that are sitting there smiling. You have some looking stoic. You have someone with hands on their hearts. And to me, that's paying respect. How many individuals do you fucking know that can sing the national anthem, like legit, the words, all the fucking way? You know, oh, say, can you see? How many people know that? Man, you couldn't get me to fucking do it. I'd fuck up the words. Oh, say, can you, or sing it along or whatever. The fact that they're fucking standing to me is good enough. The fact that they're standing paying respects is good enough. I don't see him going off on the kids. Why aren't the kids singing the fucking words to the national anthem? Why is it a big fucking deal? They're standing already paying respect. It's bad enough that the Army makes soldiers sing the Army song. I'm going to tell you the story about the Army song. It used to not be like that. It used to be a song that was not even played for a fucking long time. And somebody decided to bring it into a ceremony. And then there were some CSMs, I'm pretty sure, that were in the audience that saw soldiers jaw-jacking or talking because you didn't have to do that. So now in regulation, you have to stand in a position of attention and shut up, because normally what's going to happen is that the Army song, the national anthem gets played and the Army song gets played. They both get played. The anthems and song gets played, right? So if you don't know the march along, sing our song, and if you don't fucking sing that along, what do? If you don't know the fucking words, you just sit there and shut up, stand at the position of attention, rendering proper honors, and then you're good to go. Not according to Graham Allen, though. This is a disgrace. They should be singing. I wonder how many times Graham Allen ran into the building when colors and retreat were going off. Retreat to the colors. Was he standing around singing the national anthem then? Is that the new test now? We had to have soldiers, or we're going to have veterans ready to fight tonight. Yarg, exactly. Not that pirate song from the 8th Army. Or the Iron Soldier song. Everyone has their organizational songs and stuff like that, right? But if you don't know the fucking words, what do? You always had leaders say, hey, just stand there, whatever. We would get skinned alive if you couldn't recite our hymn. Well, that's because Marines are fucking indoctrinated automatons. That sometimes it's hard for them to get used to speaking to, humans when they get out. I'm just breaking balls, man. No, but you're right. I mean, or Iron Man, yeah. Iron soldiers, Ironside. They need to change the ballot of the Green Beret though, because it's no longer it's got men and women. Women can be Green Berets now. Halliburton has a song. Yeah, exactly that. And it's not just sad. If someone's standing at the position of attention and has their hand to their heart or at the position of attention and they're standing for the national anthem, they're not kneeling, then I think right there we've met the goal. Then I think you could shut the fuck up. It shouldn't be a big deal for anyone. No, keep the song as it is. Why? Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who... there's no men in... It's men and women now. Men and women who jump and die. There you go. Fighting soldiers from the sky, men and women who jump and die. I think we should change that. There you go. Since I'm already pissing everybody off in the TL, I might as well piss off some other people too. Change the ballot of the Green Beret. Add women to it. I don't know why my phone's going off. I'm getting all these messages now. The same thing with the infantry song or the armor song or whatever. Yeah. Did you get the ass when somebody didn't sing it? You just stood there and sang it and mumbled it along. Whatever the fucking song your song is, right? I was the same way when I was assigned to the 1st Armor Division. And then I would get the words and watch people how they would sing it or the inflection to it or something like that. I want to see that woman pull a 210-pound man out of the line of fire. Well, believe it or not, there are women that can do that. I seen it. Or individuals, yeah. Fighting soldiers from the sky. He, him, she, her. Or individuals. Yeah, so I do know some artillerists, some women that are in the field artillery branch that can they can load rounds. They could fucking it. You put an it on there, yeah. Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless it's. No, you can't say that. You can't say it. It doesn't mean it. I mean, again, we're getting too much. We're getting too crazy on the fucking. On the knee-jerk reaction, and of course it was pure hyperbole and joking that I was talking about changing the ballot of the Green Beret or whatever, because there's just some things that are outraged that we just over outrage to outrage. Does that make sense? I mean, Graham Allen going off on about fucking dude, you were bitching about fucking them taking a knee. Now you're bitching about them standing and not singing. Grab a Joe off the side of the street. Can you sing the national anthem? I guarantee it. Fuck, some people don't even know the Pledge of Allegiance. I like Hyperbole too. Hyperbole tastes good with my chips. That's what I put my chips in, a Hyperbole. So yeah, whatever. Get mad, whatever. Be salty about it. It's not a big deal that you think it is. Again, showing the proper respect, standing in the position of attention with your hand or your heart, or just sitting there looking stoic and standing and representing your country should be good enough. And it's women's soccer team. Does anybody watch women's soccer team? I think they fought. They fought. They played against Vietnam. So, I mean, kind of like, I don't know. Wait, are we going to go off on other country people too? Other countries, players too, other countries people, other countries soccer players too. Did Vietnam sing their fucking national anthem? How about France or Germany? Can we have them sing some national anthems and shit? Are you going to go after them when they don't sing their fucking song for the national pride that you think they should have? I'll be honest with you, just the fact that you're fucking representing the U.S. in a game, representing your country, it's good enough. You shouldn't have to be complaining about it. Oh, they're not standing. I guess today is going to be Colombia versus the Republic of Korea. Colombia, not Colombia. We're not talking about South Carolina. We're talking about Colombia. I'm a woman and personality, or you're saying personally, don't think women should be on the front line for any reason. Well, that's your opinion, man. That's your opinion. I know individuals who are back and forth with it and how they should not be or be in or whatever. However, with the women that I've served with, are pretty fucking studly. SERE instructors. Imagine getting slapped by a guy, by a girl in school. Being in a school, right? Being in SERE school, and you think you're big and bad and shit, and a woman comes up and slaps you. I've known some pretty powerful women. Didn't Democrats fight for females to be in the select? Yes, that's what I'm saying, dude. Just fucking let them all. Everyone's saying there should be no draft. People are saying there should be allowing women and everybody to be in a draft. There's a rumor out there, but I've not seen it yet about who should be participating when it comes to the trans community or whatever. I've not seen any documentation saying yes or no or whatever, but whatever. The way I see it, if you can hump a ruck and you can pass selection or you can do whatever. Did you know that the command sergeant major of the United States Army Special Operations Command is a woman? She is the senior enlisted representative for all of U.S. Army Special Operations, and she is a woman. And so she has served in positions that are pretty fucking badass. So it's almost like if you don't know, you don't know. Just like, I mean, come on, there's some guys right there that they're fucking. There's some guys that I don't even think they should be in. You were talking about women not being in the front lines. There's guys that I know that shouldn't be on fucking the front lines. Holy shit. Woo, buddy. Yes, Spanky, my Spanky's coming back. My Spanky is coming back. It is 2023, and yes, I can't believe we're still having a discussion. I thought it was like dead and over with. But we still have individuals that believe, Spanky, that individuals should, that Army directive when it came to ponytails and hairstyles, that they believe that that it expired, so now that we're going back to the good old days. Sergeant Porkneck laughs in gravy. I'm telling you, there are some dudes that talk about, oh, I want to be ETS, or I'm glad. Everybody has a position. Everybody has a lot in life, I guess, when it comes to their military service. And there's some individuals that I've seen on Twitter, that I'm so glad they're not on the fucking front lines. I'm actually glad that you're serving where you're serving, so that way you can't fuck up nobody, or that way you can't get anybody killed. Spanky can pull me. She could pick me up. I'm like about 200 something. Spanky's a stud, man. She's the rock too. Come on, man. Don't that old archaic fucking, that's old 1950s. You belong in the kitchen shit. That's all old. Again, some people have their opinions when it comes to that and all this other stuff. But again, I could go right back and say there's some dudes that don't deserve. Look at a couple accounts that I can say right now on social media, and I'm glad you motherfucker aren't in. I'm glad you're not in. I'm glad you are a fucking whatever. I'm glad you don't do shit. Woo! Man, some of the most worthless dudes are the biggest shit talkers about what combat is about. Or what we would do with combat arms, or if I was in charge, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, dude, well, you're a fucking like instructor somewhere, so shut up. In heels if I had to. I'll just supply the tacos, Spanky. You keep carrying me. How about that? I can't wait for you to come back. So, yeah, I look at that right there when it came to the. We'll go back to the topic we were talking about. What was the topic we were talking about? Yeah, oh yeah, the standing and the saluting and and taking a knee. I think Graham Allen's like should not be talking about that. I just think that, like I said, his on his timeline you see him raging and doing the truck rants. That's what he was known for. He used to rant a lot in his truck. Matter of fact, we posted a parody video of him, and he I don't think he acknowledged it, but another veteran influencer noticed it and thought we were talking about him. So hey, two birds with one stone. He was bitching about fucking the people taking a knee, NFL people taking a knee. The only problem I have is what happens in a big war. American women are being sexualized and the enemy will take advantage. And you know what they do. They still do. But I will say this. I'm not trying to beat up other women from other countries or trying to get on that women bashing thing. But I will say this. Some of our women would kick their ass. Well, I don't know. Depends on. I don't know. I'm seeing some of our veteran influencers complain about not drinking water because it's hot in Europe or something like that. Like drink water or whatever. But Spanky's lurking right now. Yeah. Well, no. The enemy has done that. The enemy has taken advantage of the fact that they capture women and stuff like that. And so, American men are sexualized too. That's right. Damn right. Men are always sexualized. As a matter of fact, there's a movie that's been released right now that a man is being sexualized like crazy. And he shares the same name as me. His name is Ken. You guys watch the Barbie movie yet? I know what you mean. No, I'm just telling you right now. I've seen proof in the pudding there, Jackie. I have seen women fucking hump rucks, pull jump master duties. I even said that one of my former NCOs, when I was her first sergeant, is now the command sergeant major of the 8th PSYOP group. She's a fucking stud. She should be the SMA. Shout out, Storm Ranger. Not all American females look at Instagram and OnlyFans. Not as much as American females. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, that business has opened up. If you were getting sexualized, you could do only dudes or only goons. Only bros, whatever, and you sexualize yourself. I'm pretty sure you do it. Fuck no, but Oppenheimer. So you didn't see the Barbie movie? Come on, man. I met a female medic I wouldn't have wanted to fight. Right, dude. So I mean, I can tell. Women's service members are fucking badass. I'm sorry. How many cups of coffee? I had a mug, but I was gonna drink some more, but not no more. I'm gonna just drink water. I need to drink water anyways because the weather, man, it's been like crazy. There are only so many guys. You know, that's another thing too. OnlyFans, I think there's that community there, that other guys and all that. I have had DMs slid my way. And then I've shown Spanky, look, bam, look at this dude. I don't think this guy knows that I'm not, whatever. And how do I politely turn him down? Or how do I politely turn her down? I have to seek my teammate. No Barbie for me, but Sarah Connor, I guess. Yeah, but you know what? There's a meme out there that says the woman that we thought would be protecting us from AI is not Sarah Connor, it's Fran Drescher. Say no. Don't get added to the more X's there, Musa? You don't think I should get more X's? I know there is a vetting process that I have to share now due to my last escapades, and so now Spanky is now my Spanky and TZ, and then one of the boss, one of the boss over at the main page. They are my vetting personnel, and they vet through everything because they know a lot of my personal details. So, if I want that hoe, narcissist unite. Exactly. If I wanted that hoe life, I'd call my bartender friends in Austin. Yeah. Every single argument you say about a man does this applies the other way, except recovering from birth control, and we have birth control. Yeah, we do. It's about man. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know, Jackie. I've known pregnant soldiers that have gone out and done their stuff, and then had a kid, and then still soldier on. I'm just saying, somebody's name like Spanky. I'm just saying. Spanky can ruck. Tell you what, man. That's all she likes to do is ruck, man. I thought, like, you should have been in soft. She was that's how she did her special PT programs, that she would ruck the fuck out of soldiers that needed to get into standard. She'd do it. So, but anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. So I think it's a moot point. If you're going to argue that they took a knee during the national anthem and now you're going to pick Pepper out of fly shit by saying, no, now they should sing the national anthem, even though some of them don't even know the words to it, because that's just the way. That's what I want the schools to teach. Civics. There's nothing wrong with good and bad. That had to deal with all y'all's types and get on my. Whoa! Could you imagine being with a bunch of psyoppers there, Spanky? I think you've had a blast. Every jump for you would be a night jump because you would close your eyes when you jumped. Only because I know you, Spanky. So that's what I think. I think we should learn civics like that. Do you know the national anthem? No. Do you know the words of the national anthem? No. I'm going to guarantee it right now. There's kids right now, even in small towns. Okay? Try that in a small town. Can they sing the national anthem? I bet you they can't. I want to bet you a fucking case of Tecate. I would love, pretty cool to see a female soldier in a maternity uniform manning you could say manning, mankind, human. Budget, interest, and taxes. No civics. No, see, that's the thing. It's like all of a sudden they're talking about this concept where individuals have to learn how to cook on their own and also pay their own bills and how to balance a checkbook, almost like it's called like the old school stuff that me and Spanky were talking about. Home ec or math. That's what I'm saying. Math, cooking, learning how to pay your taxes and stuff like that. Understand why we're paying taxes, because everybody knows the taxation is theft. The ones can definitely say that Texas plays on the national though, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got, whoa, we got Mama in there. We got, the song is about the good old boy system. Fuck that song. Yes, I did bring that up, Mom. I brought it up earlier saying that that dude that killed his kids in, was it Ohio, right? Was from a small town. We just don't talk about that. Oh, he's just acting the way like that. He's always been like that. You just need to let him vent, even though he beat his wife or something like that. How to sew a button. Oh my God, I know, Patrick. Holy shit. Or tie a tie for guys. Or women, how to fucking tell a guy how to tie a tie. How did I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to get a relationship. Oh, that's the small town that you live in. That's right, the guy that killed his kids. That's right. Okay, I was just double checking. I kind of got thrown off a track. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the strike. Now you guys have seen a change in format for Pop Culture Warrior. I just want to talk about this. Everyone's shitting on Hollywood, saying Hollywood should not be this. Who cares? Who's this? This is this. Now, from a veteran's point of view, I'm gonna tell you something, right? From a pop culture from a pop culture stance, and also as a veteran stance. Do you know how many celebrities have started foundations that were Hollywood, that really ensured that veterans were taken care of? Do you know how many veterans are how do I say this, honored or taken care of by celebrities, by the Hollywood people, by these actors that are on strike, and writers too? You didn't come in here and throw everything off there, Spanky. You're part of the show, man. You're breaking the rust for Sergeant's time. That's what you're doing. You're not really disrupting anything. Just like the Gary Sinise Foundation, right? War Horses for Veterans. They have some celebrities involved in there too. Joe Mantegna, the guy who was on Pop Culture Warrior, talking about how he's honored to talk about veterans and he celebrates veterans, and he loves this station. Or Vanessa Marshall. Shout out, girl. CQ passed the word. I appreciate you saying hi, so I'm just saying hi back. Yeah, so all these celebrities that support veterans or have created veteran causes, I think y'all need to shut the fuck up about it and support the celebrities that are striking. I didn't know this. The residuals from streaming and AI and stuff like that. Me and Pop Culture did a test. Me and CQ. We did an AI test, and it scared the fuck out of me. It literally legit scared the hell out of me. And it was basically me talking, and the AI had me looking at the camera and doing my mannerisms and stuff, but I was not looking at the camera. I was looking down talking. And AI acted like me. So could you imagine there's an AI running around. Sippy cups are on Thursdays, please. There's an AI of me broadcasting that. I mean, it's never going to be seen, but it was fucking scary as shit. So that's what one of the issues are as well, is that they're using the likenesses of these celebrities and using that for their own, and not paying them. They're like the Flash. If you saw the movie The Flash, there was a scene where there was Christopher Reeve and then Supergirl, the actress that played Supergirl, Helen Slater. And then there was the Tim Burton Superman, where Nicolas Cage. And then there was going to be George Reeves. George Reeves was one of the original Supermans that was back in the TV show, the black and white one. And that was all AI. That was all CGI AI loaded up. So, could you imagine somebody getting your likeness without your permission? And that's what some of the also the residuals from streaming services. You're streaming on Netflix, you're streaming on whatever, whatever platform you have. They make millions off this shit, but you're not seeing them. I saw one residual for an actress, and it was, you only got like $27, $26. So yeah, going back to the celebrity side of the house and they support veterans way more than you think. A lot of the foundations that you see are backed by a lot of celebrities. So I would ask that when you see CQ, I'm not asking, I'm just telling you, we don't give a fuck if you don't like the fact that we're supporting celebrities or not, but we are supporting celebrities, and CQ is going to do the same, because these are the individuals that support veterans, that always speak highly of us, that always invite us out specifically for Wounded Warrior Project, specifically for War Horses, specifically for the Gary Sinise Foundation. It's in the name. Lieutenant Dan, Joe Mantegna, all the individuals that have come on, even veterans that are celebrities now, like Vince Vargas. Did you guys see that? You guys see the freaking finale of the Mayans? Woo! So don't come across saying, oh, well, yeah, fucking fuck them. No, don't say that. Lieutenant Dan is the best quarterback ever. Wait, who? Oh, Joe Montana. Oh, okay. Not Joe Montana. Joe Montana. Not Joe Montana. Not that guy. So a lot of them support it. We already had Vince Vargas. We already had Rocco on the show. Pop Culture Warrior had him on there. Go ahead and look at go to WTF Nation Radio on the Facebook page or on their or on Twitter, or X, I should say, and then type in Vince Vargas, Rocco. He came on. He was like a few weeks ago. He came on to talk about Mayans and stuff like that, and talked about his experiences and all that. So yeah. So I would ask again. Well, I shouldn't say that. You're beating your head up against the wall. You're talking to a wall. You're barking up the wrong tree if you think that we're going to bash some celebrities when it comes to why they're going on strike. A lot of you guys fucking watch movies anyways from Hollywood people that celebrate us anyways. Say Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down. And exactly that, Spanky. That's another thing too. For every A-list celebrity that's striking, there's also writers and other lesser-known actors and crewmen, people who work on the set, people who set up, put the set up, who bring catering services, who build some of the sets. This fucking sucks. I didn't realize, man. When you start going through the weeds, and I started looking through what their contract stipulations were, and what Fran Drescher was saying, because she's the president of the union, and oh crap, that's why I said she's more likely to lead the fight against AI than Sarah Connor. Like I said, that AI shit scared me because I was not looking at the camera. I was kind of like dicking around, and fake ice or AI ice or whatever, Pretend-a-Ken was animated just like I am talking right now. And I was just talking, and AI was picking up the inflection of my voice, hand gestures, head movements of how I speak, looking over our video and created Pretend-a-Ken. And I was like, oh yeah, we're not using that. Even though, I mean, there's some things that we use AI for on the station for, like, writing some lines or something like that. But that's like very minimal. But holy crap. Ace, yeah. Oh, okay. Ace. There you go. So there's Ice and Ace. Ace is fake, is Pretend-a-Ken. And then there's me. It was pretty scary. I didn't look. It's me. It looked, moved, and talked like me, but it didn't. I didn't. It's like, well, I mean, I've been divorced, so I don't have a soul, anyways. But it looked like it looked like me. That it didn't have a soul. Like, dude, and I was like, holy shit, the Ken 1000. Exactly, the Ken 1000. Have you seen this First Sergeant? Yeah, the Ken 1000, exactly. The K1000. Yeah, it was scary. It was fucking scary. And then, like I said, I was like, wait a minute. Man, that means somebody can come in and just replace me. Like if I retire from this gig, which I won't, I'm going to die at the mic. But yeah, I would be, man, it would be like, man, I have to like sign something to say, you will not fucking use my identity or my likeness or anything. Hollywood strike, not worried. I have home videos of my circumcision on loop. Ew, dude. Must be a pretty quick vid then. Just kidding. The thing that I heard about the strike is the studios will move out to other states where labor is cheaper. Texas and Georgia has, yes, but now those facilities, I guess you'd say those states are now falling in line with not with the strike. Does that make sense? Exactly, Musa. How do you know this is the real ice? How do you know this is really me? I could have just played this like hologram or some shit. This whole set behind me is fake. How do you know it's not me? How do you know that Baby Ice isn't in the background talking? You guys want to hear him talk? You guys want to hear him like real quick? So after I was doing some testing and stuff, and I was on a show, and the boy, okay, he's starting to sing a lot more, and so it's so cute. You're not going to see him; you're just going to hear him. He is the voice behind the Baby Lieutenant. Hey, Lieutenant, you know, this expert soldier badge, expert action badge commercial. Well, he's grown up a little bit, so here he is. Here he is sounding. Here he is singing.
I don't get. Woo! Okay, I use there. When I look at you, I see a story eyes. When we're dancing, then I think it's Joseph.
So, yeah, that's him. That's the Baby Lieutenant, the baby that you heard from the Expert Action Badge. We were doing some recording for a new commercial, and he was singing "Night Begins to Shine" from BER, which part is a soundtrack to Teen Titans, to the Teen Titans Go things, and that's his favorite. That's one of his songs, and he's been trying really hard to get the lyrics down. So I sat down. I'm like, hey, you want to sing along? And so he's singing this song right here. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but hang on, let me try. I don't know, we might get zucked. I already told you that. What it's going to play Zayn WAP. Anyways, so let's see. That's the song he's singing. In a conversation, playing hard to get. Woo! I can't understand when I look at you. So that's the song he was trying to sing. So here we go. This is a song he was singing.
Let's talk about Babe, I don't get. Woo! Okay, I use there. When I look at you, I see a story eyes. When we're dancing, then I think it's Joseph.
There we go. So that's Baby Ice rocking the BER. Night Begins to Shine. We're cutting some commercials, cutting some stingers for the update to the Expert Soldier Badge, and he decided to go off script. So, hey, happy birthday to your girls. Remind me again, and I'll give them a shout out on Thursday for Sarge's time. Yeah. Speaking of Thursday, well, shit, let me pull up the lineup here so that way we can see the, let me see what we got going on. So today you're listening to, of course, the Monday edition with moi, yours truly, for as long as I can keep my X account, my Twitter account. That's today, the Monday edition. Tomorrow, Pop Culture Warrior with a CQ, Michael Carrasquillo, also in his roving band of guest hosts. We're talking about Angry Elf, Massey, or Mad Mike. Mad Mike looks like he just sounds like he's gonna explode. He just sounds like he's about ready to just go off on people. You know, hey, how you doing, CQ? I'm gonna kick your ass. That's his tone. He's like about ready to go off. And then, of course, Wednesday is the Smoke Pit with TZ and Radar, the squad level, Joe level, I guess you'd say, of the format, I guess you'd say, the Joes. Are we still going to be a live Thursday? Isn't that Black Start? What are you talking about? What's that? What's the Black Start? What does that mean? I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know. I need to catch up. Do I need to catch up on what that is? Do I need to Google what that means or something like that, or what? I don't know what that means. Anyways, and then Sergeant's Time. This Sergeant's Time. This Thursday we have an exclusive. We have a Sergeant's Time exclusive. This Thursday for Sergeant's Time, we're going to have retired public affairs officer, retired Colonel Joe Bacino. Now, you guys remember me talking about Joe Bacino being under investigation, yada, yada, yada. U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio has the exclusive that Joe Bacino is going to come on, and he's retired now, so zero fucks given. He's going to be Joe, and he's going to give us a story that, woo, he's going to give us a ride, and we're going to go through and discuss everything that happened to him. We're going to discuss everything that happened to and why the weaponization of the IG. That's what I was talking about, Dunlap, by the way. I wasn't talking about somebody else that you fucking think. I was referring to Joe Bacino. I'll spoil it for you. That's who I was referring to. I was referring to Joe Bacino when it came to weaponization of the IG by GS personnel, just like General Donahoe, just like General Camper. That's what I was talking about. So pull your fucking head out of your ass and get your story straight, because you must really sucked as an intel guy to figure out that, yeah, I was talking about somebody else. DD214 time, Joe Bacino is going to talk and reveal everything that happened in the story. Everything. DD214. So this will be a DD214 Sergeant's Time. And I know I got a sneak peek of the story, and holy freaking Frankenstein. It's incredible. But anyways, that's, I'm sorry. I digress. I didn't mean to go back to the other. So that's going to be this Thursday. Joe Bacino this Thursday, Sergeant's Time. And then this is a bye week for Friday Night Freedom. So you never know what's going to get posted on Friday at the normal standard 8 p.m. time slot on U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTF Nation Radio. You never know. What about the IRR? See, that's another thing, too. It's like, I don't know. That'd be like the Army bringing me back for posting memes or being part of this. I'll mention the IR. We'll talk about the IR stuff, obviously, in Sergeant's Time when the format permits. So, again, this is a bye week for Friday Night Freedom, so there will not be a Friday Night Freedom show tonight. Then, of course, Saturday's a day off. And then, of course, we have the ultimate in sportsdom, in sports broadcasting, analysis, and discussion, and generally just talking shit on the sports streets, the sports bar, with the actual King Smith and the coach. And then, of course, Monday Montag with moi, me personally. And, of course, as promised, I will play that cover music by Zayn WAP. I think it's fucking hilarious. But anyways, I think that's it. So I think that's gonna be look for the promos, look for the socials. If my account's still up, because people are crying that my account's back or whatever. So look for the socials, look for the promos, and you will see I got to go build my VA claims up. The IRR callback is optional. I will say that every time I try to submit myself during a call up, I get told no. Well, actually, I'm like, can I still be part of WTF Moments and be part of WTF Nation Radio? And they go, no. Then I say, well, then no, I'm not coming back. If I was able to hang out and I was able to stick, you know, if I was, well, could you imagine me being in uniform, talking the Monday edition or talking Sergeant's Time? So, or maybe I should be a reservist or some shit like that. But anyways, keep an eye out for other, how do I say this? Sizzling, controversial guests coming up. You might see me on a controversial show or discussing on a podcast with some individuals. I'm already in talk with that. It's hilarious. Just don't tell them that shit. Nah, dude, I got to be honest, man. I don't want it to be a surprise. By then, if the Army doesn't know who I am, then, you know, oh well. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what we got lined up for the fall. Excited, even the winter. Shit. But again, this Thursday, Joe Bacino. I can't wait. I can't wait for him to, and he's going to be himself. He's going to be old. He's going to be Joe. You know Colonel Bacino as the spokesperson, public affairs officer for SecDef Mattis or General Kurilla, or the 18th Airborne or the 82nd. You guys know him from that. But you never know. But you're gonna like this. You're gonna like. I think it's gonna be fun. So with that, I think I can. See, what was I gonna say? I was gonna play WAP. Right, that was a version of WAP that even sounds better. Because then when we're talking, what was it? Remember how when people were talking about fucking Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, and then somebody else fucking sang it, and then that person is making money off of it, but nobody doesn't really know that Tracy Chapman got some money off it too. And so, and it's actually a good song. I like that song. I didn't listen to the country version because I like the Tracy Chapman version anyway. So we are going to play. Let's see, Luke Combs. That's who sang it. That's right. Is he hick hop? Is he hick hop? Can I say that? Hick hop? People get mad. So anyways, we're going to take off. Don't forget, tune in to Pop Culture Warrior mañana. Don't forget to Smoke Pit on Wednesday, Sergeant's Time Thursday with Joe Bacino, and a bye-week Friday for Friday Night Freedom, Saturday day off, and of course the Sports Bar on Sunday. It's good to be back. Y'all have a good one. See ya.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
There's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes in this house. I said certified freak, 7 days a week, wet ass pussy, make that pull like game week, yeah. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's roleplay, I'll wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I run down on him for I have a baby running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got a fucking for a thing. He already made his mind up for he came. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop on this wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Урусі в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Ваші силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами. Ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.